was doubling over. The load on my shoulders was a weight I carried with me every day. Crossing miles of frustrations and rivers raging, picking up stones I found along the way. I staggered and I stumbled down pathways of trouble. I was hauling those souvenirs of misery, and with each step taken my back was breaking, till I found the one who took it all from me. Like my spirit lifted high, I found my freedom now, and I'm traveling light down by the riverside. I lay my burdens down, now I'm traveling light. My spirit lifted high, I found my freedom now, and I'm traveling light. I found my freedom
First is a family, and then it's a place where I should grow up.
Good laboratory, a big family, I think. Give you some direction and give you some instruction, and also warmth.
Robotics.
Keep going and do your favorite research.
The lab where I work.
Romi-lab to me is a place where I grow. It's where I started my research and where I can meet different peoples and discuss about my ideas. It's where I learn so many things.
Romi-lab is a group of people who thinks same and differently the same way. So we can share the experience, try to do different things, and those people who can really support you, because you can ask questions and people are really mind to help you. And for me it was a really nice start, because I was lost at some point. When I entered here, I was the first PhD of David, and when the environment started more and more friendly by members coming in, it was so nice that we could share our experience.
So for me, the Romi-lab is like my first career achievement to be the part. And after coming to the Romi-lab, I can feel that I'm excelling my career to some direction. So for me, it's like my first proper workplace.
Romi-lab is where I spend my everyday, and where I was like one of the first students here, so it's where everything started. And I wish all success to the Romi-lab and to become even more in the future.
What is Romi-lab to me? It's not a physical entity, as most people know. We don't have a well-defined spatial boundaries, but it's more a virtual entity where we can study and learn and experiment on various. Sorry, I'm giving probably a very technical, but that's what it really is to me. So I won't say like, oh yeah, it's a place where we all have fun. Not really. The purpose of why it was created is so that we can, a group of people get together and study specific problems. That's for me. So there's no pretty answer. Well, it's what I do for a living. It's what I do for a living, and it's something that I'm fortunate enough to get paid to do, because even if it were not my job, I would still try to find a way to do it. So it's both a hobby and a job for me.
I have a big passion for doing research, and I think
research will be my lifelong work for me. Develop some novel things and make some contribution to human science.
I would say that research is style of life because you always discover something new in your life. Now this is the goal, challenge.
Research basically it's like explore new things and add something that you understand, your own understanding to it. Yeah, that's research.
Research for me is like creating something new, something novel. So I think for research, you really need to dig down to the ground in order to understand what others are doing and understand how you can develop your idea on top of that.
Research for me is learning new things. I can really try different hypotheses, and for me, most importantly, to try it by hands-on experience, like to program some stuff. So I learned pretty much things during my PhD, and it's really nice to see the result that something is working.
As I'm progressing in my PhD, initially I was thinking the research is mostly about the learning of myself. Then in the second year, I realized, no, there should be some other impact of the research. So in the third year, I realized, no, most of the research part is the thing which you can share with others. If you just keep learning by yourself, you will be not able to produce any impact or even could not able to produce some productive output in the research if you just keep learning. So for me, the definition of the research is keep changing while I'm progressing.
Research is a way of life for me, in fact. I learned much from research, not for only studies and all of this. I hope even in the future, if I get some job or if I deviate from the academic career, I still use research in my life.
First, I should make sure what I really want to do, what is my motivation, and what I want to contribute to this community. And then just speak up.
Interesting. Fun. Hardworking.
Super boss,
Dynamic.
enthusiastic.
Dedicated.
Can.
Crazy.
Well, generally nice. Yes, nice guy.
The first one can be super supportive, and the second one is super pushy.
I want to publish a paper. I think it's almost impossible, but I will try my best.
Publish more and more papers.
More papers and more distinguished. Publish more papers.
To have maybe some new ideas for research.
First, I want to be admitted by the program I'd like to join, and also hope the paper can be accepted, and hope everyone is good. That's it.
I hope everything can gradually resume to normal, and I hope everybody is well in the coming new year.
My wish for the next year is lots of fruitful ideas and nice people coming here in spite of all the pandemic stuff and bringing research forward and making a nice family of Romi-lab.
My wish will be the graduation on time.
Okay.
That's it. Simple person, simple wish.
Yeah, I hope success to each and every member of the lab, and to have many publications. This is the most satisfying, I think. Yeah, and to do like really world-leading research.
I wish not to be under lockdown. We're not really under lockdown, but I do want to work. I mean, work. I'm able to work, but I want to be able to say for like people in our group, in our lab, to be able to go and come freely. You know, we had some we all suffering from that, but unfortunate cases where students can't travel to other places. not that staying here is bad. I mean, I'm a really strong believer on mobility, on visiting, on receiving people. Actually, I also had many problems in receiving students. They couldn't really come. So I wish that that the borders and the problems that currently are making this the pandemic, basically the mobility are problematic, that they can be solved. That's one. Another one, it's I do wish that as a group we can obtain good results, good, strong, impactful results, that we finally, after many months and years and pushing into one specific direction, whatever it is the project you're working on, we can accomplish something important, whether that being a paper, whether that being some grant being secured, whether that means graduating, so that we can culminate some of these directions that we have, all of them if possible. Wishes, and what else? I wish that everyone feels okay. That one can't really work well if you don't feel well in the inside. If your mind is not calm, if you are not settled in whatever you're doing, if you might be physically somewhere but your head is lost. So I hope that for those that are working with me, that I have the pleasure to be working with, that you can be in your life, completely feel okay, feel well, so that you can flourish. Listening a lot from the Black Eyed Peas, and he says, "Where is the love?" So love and peace to everyone.